Darkness falls across the land. The rhythmic hour is close at hand. Upsets crawl in search of blood to terrorize y'all's group stage hood. And whosoever shall be found without the soul for getting down must stand and face the hounds of hell and rot inside elimination's shell. The foulest stench is in the air, the funk of 15 World Cup years. And grisly ghouls from every tomb are closing in to seal your doom. And though you fight to stay alive, your teammates start to shiver. For no mere mortal can resist the evil of the gorilla. Welcome back to Halloween at the Theos World Cup 2025.
Our first map of group stage is going to be Coconut Love.
For Malaysia, doing the same but unable to find a counterpart on their team to stand strong with them against Vietnam. And now Def and something else, now just Def, holding on to this full combo, should still be able to keep this on the side of Vietnam, but it's 1-to-1 matching full combos right now, and everyone else is just kind of having a rough time. But there goes Def, now Mabayu, unmatched on the full combo for Malaysia, and whereas before there was no counterpart in his team, now there's no counterpart in the lobby. Mabayu standing alone for Malaysia, looking to force a breakpoint on Vietnam's first.
All that matter. 6,000 difference. You cannot tell me that the first map is this close, man. Come on. Oh, the Milbus finds the miss.
Oh, hold on.
Setting trades it out immediately. Wait, it's so close.
To miss on at the end, and it's going to do it. New Zealand is actually going to take a break point here off of a
good deal here, most definitely. And New Zealand secures their second point on the board.
I'm looking at it.
And Q has S's, by the way. I didn't want to mention it. That's an SS.
Undercount. I think I'm quite sure that is an SS with 2 misses as well. It's unfortunate that they still are going to lose the map from that. New Zealand going to be stealing away.
That does find the break. He won't be back-to-back FCing on completely different skill sets, but Riser is still there to match Def. They have that 200k score in the lead. They should be able to close this one out as long as they don't blow up in the ending. Riser drops, so it's just Def. Is there a chance here? 100k
that
score
score lead is shifting over real fast. Oh, that score lead is shifting over real fast. Wait a minute. Oh no! Oh no! That score lead just shifted over at the last second! Def
building that lead, but you just can't expect all of these big combos to go. And Gao Hao going to be the first big combo to drop, matched by Cassio though, so still Taiwan in the lead.
What did Royale miss on?
What was that miss? No, that's so unfortunate.
Final PI, not gonna matter as this score lead is just massive for Argentina, unable to come back from this. Belgium sadly will be losing their first point on this Nomatsu as Argentina takes a good advantage.
Check just a bit with Penguo matching the MRB FC, but any break from Argentina, as long as Belgium holds, they can take advantage of. Hanori Goldmilk will trade that lead at about 150k, a third to go. There goes Penguo, that is the FC, and that is big for Belgium as MRB continues to hold on to his own FC.
They've got to hold on. Vinny also with a recovery, 700 combo. It's going to shift towards the right relatively fast, but still a slow section. Deceiving them, it's not going as fast as it needs to be, but still they need to hold on. There is time, 80,000, 70,000, a lot of time to work with. You just need to hold on. Pee Poo Poo, the only one with the combo from Argentina, trying to stop them. Pengo, another miss, not helping Argentina at all as MRB and Vinny. They still retain that combo, and can MRB do it? It's almost there, and it does switch. Pengo does miss, and 5 Johi's well, the trade is there, but it's not the trade that you want to see. MRB and Vinny, they're doing so much work for this team right now. This Nomad free, it was Argentina's pick. It was so obvious for them after that hitting 2-win, but secures their first point.
What a performance from MRB and Vinny there.
And it's going to be a clean sweep for them. It looks like Hifkill is going to be closing out the FC this time for France as Kirchi finds a miss right at the end in France, putting up an incredibly strong showing for their first match in Group C.
I mean, You start the match, you lose your first point, you're down 2-0 on a best of 9. It looks scary, it looks a little bit demoralizing, basically halfway through, and the lead is just widening and widening. So...
We do see a couple misses there coming out from Chile. One of those had already dropped, so even though Chile are down to 2 FCs, this one is going to go back over because Spain has really good recoveries. You know, despite having no FCs, they're back up to 400, 500 combo. And this score lead, if they can hold chip left back over, but this is a really tricky ending of the map. It's Hanayume missing again. The score lead flips back over to Spain. We do see a miss now out of Junamat. Gonna slow the bleeding for Chile. A second miss from Spain. And the combo is going to be pretty much dead even. These two big combos on both sides need to hold on, but Alfiu finds the next miss. Now it's only Intercam being trying to fend off Spain. And if these two FCs hold, or not FCs, two high combos hold for Spain, they could take a second break point. There goes Intercam as well, and Spain are going to do it again on the precision. I mean, a disaster for Chile and a disaster for Pick'ems all around. I don't know how many people had Spain winning this match, and especially not being up 3-0.
Chile. And he needs to hold if Chile wants to have any shot at actually confirming their pick here.
Yeah, I mean, this feels like a really important point for Chile. We do see a miss from Paladex, but that wasn't one of the important combos. I mean, Chile, they finally get a point on the board. It's a break point, which is massive. And they're potentially giving one back. It's only 11,000 points, though. With a quarter of the map to go, this one could go either way, but it's Spain with a pretty big combo advantage. I think it's just the accuracy holding them back ever so slightly now. It's another miss from Junamat, not their key combos, but with not much support for Aleph and Marble, the score is staying relatively close, so that if one of these FCs falls off, yeah, it's something. Oh, that's a big drop for Chile, and all of a sudden Spain, they get that breakpoint right back. Chile not able to consolidate, and oh, there is a big miss from Marble, though Aleph as well. It's now Alfie potentially bringing this one back. Dada is their time. It's misses from the other three players on Chile. And the score lead, it's just not dropping quickly enough. I think Spain should have this one secured on that map, but now...
And Spain was... You asked them before it started, but... Very dominant showing here.
Yeah, we do have the toughest part of the map still to come up. It's coming up shortly, and so there is potential for Intercami to find a miss here, but it also means that it is going to be tricky for these players on Spain to hold on to these combos.
Ooh,
Intercami, that's the miss they needed. It's traded back by Marble, but it's 3 1K combos for Spain. There goes Sifs as well. Spain, they're going to bring this score lead back, but it's going over incredibly slowly. It's a miss from Chile. Alfiu desperately needs to hold, because if Alfiu misses here, this could absolutely go back over. As the combos are massive from Spain, they should have enough time if all of them hold. The ending of this map data, there's not much to it. It's relatively easy. The question now is, do they have enough time?
I mean, they do if everybody holds, but will they? That's the real question. Alfie will break as well! No more combos for Chile as 3 1,000 combos are maintained for Spain as they get this lead just completely erased, as they will take the lead right now. Baby Skillo will miss. However, the all-caps duo of Aleph and Escapilio will get that lead back towards Spain. Oh my god, iFlame.
What an incredible first tiebreaker 2025, and a pretty major upset as well coming through. Spain, they're the 3rd seed in this group. Winning this one, that I feel like this group has just gotten 10 times more interesting.
It really has.
And in this stage, it's just about whether or not Izzy's reading ability is able to outmatch Sila's accuracy right now. Both of them very, very good at this skill set. Anything could happen as these teams get to the pause, and it's only 80,000 here into the final quarter.
They did just see each other's scores. The nerves are probably at their highest moment in this moment. Izzy and Scylla just 2 Goliaths fighting each other, but we do see very strong supports from Goodyear, and he does miss. Kurumi W and Vitor, as I say that, I was going to say their supports are incredible, but Lightning following up with a miss, Phelan missing as well, and unfortunately for Sweden, their pick is just hanging on by a thread as we exit this map. The lead is just skyrocketing towards Brazil.
Oh,
There's nothing to get it done.
too many misses from Sweden unless Izzy or Kurumi break at the ending. It's just not there. And what more can Scylla do? The full combo with the best, as expected, definitely one of the best Hard Rock players in this entire lobby. Vitor Skull finding a slider break on that pattern, though, is going to help Sweden out quite a bit. It is a repeat break, but this flow aim pattern here is going to mean so much as we come into the stack here. There's a triple into a double switch here. Izzy finds a break before it. Does anyone on Sweden miss this swap pattern right here into the middle? Here it comes. Does anyone break on it? No, it's Guira to find a break. Trumpetino does find a miss, though. It's Corian and Nash and Vitor Skull. Are we going to see Sweden lose it into the ending of the pick again? It's just Scylla to hold this 40k. It's 20k. Oh. It flips in the last second and Brazil takes it. Oh no, Sweden.
Literally the last second it flipped over. Scylla with the full combo.
With exciting matches. Today we have the counter that has been qualifying in the OWC since 2017. Japan with their 5 new players in the roster, but on the other side, here's the only people doubted them. It's Greece. A 1v1 situation right now. Accuracy slow but surely dragging that lead to the side of the left. 60k. It's going down, but Rafuna finds the miss. Gerard Way holding off against Jose Son. Greece trying to hold on. This is it. This is their opportunity. One shot, one chance. Can they take it? Gerard Way will show us the road to the first point of this match. In the ripping away, Japan losing their lead and Greece gaining theirs soon enough, but there's still a fight to be had. One last KI section, the pressure is on. The heat is turning it up. Ladies and gentlemen, the kitchen is getting hotter as we go into the last KI section. Kitty Lightman Rafuna finds the trade. My aim peeps and Puyo still holds on. 8k difference right now. Greece, can they hold on? The massive chain miss!
Wait,
and it's not going to happen.
Wait, what happened? What happened? I think someone left the lobby?
It's just this accuracy carrying China through the map so far. The 4-way on both teams, 2/3 of the way through. What is happening? I think we're going to see one of the strongest team scores on both sides for this map.
I think we might. Lol, David 235. David Q is going to find the first miss after FCing 2 maps. The streak is over, and it's going to give Thailand the opening they need for their first pick, or their first win.
Finally, this
and they're still 4-waying.
That's all Thailand need. Minir! 1 miss for Thailand. Is it enough, though? The accuracy is higher on China. This could bring it back right towards the end. Is it going to be enough for Thailand for the first point? First point on the board for Thailand, possibly on this hidden one. The last patterns of the map. It is shrinking, Vorty. It is shrinking.
As long as they don't find a chain miss towards the end here, it should be enough, and they get it with an absurd 3.7
third of the map, and here's where the players see the scores. They know that it is still close, and from here on out there is absolutely no room for error for ETHCAN. It's on a map like this where, you know, it's just 2 minutes long. This 200k score difference can be made up for extremely quickly, especially when you have 3 large supporting combos in favor. But we've seen misses come in the KIs before, and we see exactly that in Jirovic in the build-up. But here we go, final full swing into the KI, and Data Ram is gonna get slow slided. Don't breathe, migrated up, but that's not who you need to go down. Don Ethan and GranXso hand in hand, beating out Zone Luis and Ramu as you race into this final quarter of the map. The kick sliders be damn. I think High Flame is already gonna be over.
It should be. There's a lot of. It's pretty.
Oh my goodness, wait,
that's
so close.
Don Luis and Ramu are holding these massive combos. There's no combo Netherlands to match, and they could bring it back, but they do unfortunately run out of time. Netherlands. I think they're going to be a little bit relieved.
A little bit of an early athlete from Indonesia, however, that new guy finding that early break will skyrocket the lead over to Finland in this early on stage.
And is enough to get them over the finish line.
Oi, babe, I got the best score, right? I got the best score from this whole lobby, right? And I had 850k. But it was a 4-star map, right, babe? But like I got the top score, so I kind of carried my team, babe. But I guess that's how this is how it goes, babe.
from Taiwan, 240,000. It does go towards the right, slowly but surely, but the time is not on Denmark's side. They need more. They need to hold on for longer. If only the map lasted for longer, then maybe they might have had some chances, but still, 150,000, and Silbu does find the miss at the very end. It all came down to him, but sadly...
The combo game now, down below 90% accuracy, still full comboing. Mads misses though. That's not the miss you want to find if you're Denmark. It's still only one FC on Rampax and the strong recovery on Mintbreeze, as No Head and Harumi are also starting to recover. The combo is now slightly shifting back to Malaysia in terms of advantage, and the score bar is flying slowly towards the red, but No Head misses again. It is traded by Nordkill, and the hope is still there for Denmark, man. They can still do it. It is quite close.
No, all the Danish believers can't believe as Rampax finds the miss. Suddenly, the scoreline is looking way too competitive for Comfort. We get into the finger control section. Here's where the doubles, the triples, the very weird aim patterns come to catch these players. Who falls? No Head is the one to go down, and Pool is looking to turn some hits as Harumi falls with him. It's just that to hold back the floodgate, but unfortunately, Pool will run, but he will not run far. Mintbreeze, the only remaining large combo in the lobby.
Finally put an end to this struggle on the favor of Malaysia.
All about that slider reading, so easy to over-aim, so easy to misread on a bunch of these patterns, but currently nobody in the lobby is faced. We move into the last of the map. Pool is going to be the one to go down, and that is going to cause the score to slowly but surely shift in favor of the left side. Here we go. It passes that 50k margin. We're getting to the 30k. We're getting to the likes of 30k, and with that, you know, we're just waiting for more action to happen in the scoreline. The map slows down for just a little bit, but after this, it's going to heat right back up. And here we go. The big sliders coming to attack the players. It's do or die now. Malaysia takes the score. But Hot Dog falls. That is huge. But Iron Phil unfortunately trades the blow for blow. But Mabayu goes down. Things are still competitive going to the very last seconds of the map. But Chibi Maruko holding down the anchor, beating out the Bishiona towards the very end. And Malaysia will be riding that freight train all the way to victory.
Singapore's side now 2/3 of the way, and in this KI time, I mean, there is just so much difficulty baked into these reverse patterns. These back and forths can be so tricky. There goes Tebi, there goes Hibiki, but that is better for Singapore. 2 FCs for Hong Kong, but there goes Hollow Knees as well. Now down to 1 FC on Dawnwing. Hibiki and Flyon finding more of these misses. It's Dawnwing and Mikao with the FC in the reverse choke versus F2X and Misha Awa on the double FC. Otherwise, combos pretty much completely even between these two teams. And Chilier, I think the accuracy is bringing this over to the side of Singapore right now. Misha Awa on 99.4, but there's just nobody else up near the margins of players like Dawnwing and Mikao. Mikao misses at the very end. Wait, is it going to go over? Is there enough time? Yes! Hong Kong actually do bring it over just at the end of the map. And the 40k lead for Singapore vanishes alongside the combo for Mikao.
Way to trade that one out as well. It's just those 4 middle players now standing. It's a Hidden and a Nomad for both sides. And this is looking a little bit good for Singapore in the ACK. Unfortunately, that second break from Hollow Knees is going to get rid of that accuracy advantage in favor of the combo as that support reigns in for Hong Kong. It now maintains to be seen. Does that second Ki section find a break on one of these Hidden or Nomad players? It's going to be that 2 doubles into the triple pattern that we see coming up right here. Oh, and Tebi overaims the stream!
And Hibiki misses right afterwards. Tsukime, Misha, all immediately. Everyone is down, Chilier. Not a single FC left in the lobby. It's Hollow Knees and F2X on the combo. Both of those Nomads. More misses coming through for Hong Kong. Eagle matching Tebi, Hibiki, Tsukime, all finding these misses. Misha Awa now also missing, and it's just too many misses for F2X to carry this ending for Hong Kong. Kustronaut and Hollow Knees holding in that ending is true for Singapore. He helps finish out this map for Singapore with Mikao at the head, Dawnwing on the right, Tebi on the left, and GS Blank bringing up the rear. This roster shuts down the Reapers of group stage in Hong Kong and shows that even if Hong Kong did de-seed a little bit, even if they are still better than their qualifiers' performance, Singapore's early stage prowess shall not be underestimated. Singapore to take the win 5-4 in tiebreaker over Hong Kong.
And 100. Yeah, I feel so bad for Italy getting not a single point on the board this weekend, but they do have one more match in the group stage.
You're actually good at this skill set from France. Even with the act drops from Musty, manages to recover and intercamping the next to fall, and it's now just Sips with the FC for Chile. Meanwhile, it's a single. Okay, that's a whole bunch of breaks. That's BA falling, that's Musty falling. It's Blastev versus Sips on the lone FC's left. The score gap's still under 100k, and you have recovery combos. The last FC gone for France. What can Sips do? He is in the driver's seat in this match. All the pressure on his shoulders, trying to hold as long as possible to close this out for Chile. Can he do it with the support of his team around him?
The linear, that might just be the lock to seal this away, but hold the front door. The door is still open, hope is still there. 60k difference, one last section, but PA finds the miss. Kalangi with the 470 combo. France with the bunch of miss going from Flapstep, but not a bunch of miss from Musty. Last slider stream, last few barrages of jumps in the coming. We will find the miss Gonza as well. After the triple slider break, 100k difference. Kalangi unable to hold on. There is no combo, there is no firepower, and there is, wait, hold. Never mind.
It comes down to 28k. To 28k, but Chile holds on.
Fortunately, with Yoshi finding the break, that was their saving grace, and Shinkiro on the hit, and this is exactly why Shinkiro is on this Turkish roster. The #1 score in the lobby, #1 score on their team. They are going to break in the ending, but that is going to be all she wrote. Turkey 5-1 over Belgium in great fashion.
And so, it's going to be Chile. It's going to be 5-0. It is unfortunately for Italy going to be 0-15 in those FCs, but Niash and Izzy still holding on, and nearly 700k lead, over 700k lead. Well, I guess Brazil just ran away with them with this one.
Yeah, a little bit of a mispick there, I fear, after the...
Also, shaking my finger at Den, she forgot to take that no fail. But Utzap and Kuranora looking very good into this pick, into the last quarter, but Kuranora going to be finding issues. Bolner still holding on against Utzap. It's a no-mod battle with not much recovery available. Big yikes, though, with some good supporting combo. Utzap going to drop there. Bolner's still there. Supporting combo from Dench disappears, but Bolner holds strong, and with a little bit of the map left, he drops, and it flips away.
We've seen, I'm not sure if it's enough necessarily, but this is going to get very close at the end. Right now, Okariemu and Bench still holding on to the FCs to counter WhatsApp and Rafamat. Rafamat still with ridiculous accuracy, 99.3%. And will be getting close at the end, but not enough to make a noticeable difference. If any of the other combos on the Ukrainian roster broke during that part, it would have almost immediately shifted over to Portugal, honestly. But still in favor of Ukraine for right now, but that does give a pretty sizable combo advantage to Portugal, and this combo lead is gonna, oh, this lead is...
Look at the supports from Portugal, they're there, and they're pulling the score over. Quarter of the map left, there's still time. Atem finds another drop for Ukraine, they need to get together, and Dench goes down as well. Oh, it's gonna flip at the end. Fiery hits again. A last minute flip.
There's still time left, so there's still one hard part. Can make all the difference. If Portugal collapses on this, then could still shift over to Ukraine, but they've been looking very confident on this latter half of the map. Meower drops, that's one. They're gonna need, I think, another one, unfortunately, and they're just not gonna find it. Score lead will be shifting to about 100k, but it doesn't matter.
Well, welcome back, everybody. We've got one more match today, and I'm here for a very short time, as we've got a lot of friends in here now. How about we all say hi all at once?
Hello,
This is Light and hi.
This was planned. This was definitely a planned thing that we did not decide 15 seconds before the match started.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah,
it doesn't even matter if he breaks. Sape still has an FC. It's like, this is just it.
Yeah, crucially in the Portugal versus Ukraine match, a lot
Yo!
of what happened is
there's no way.
Oh my god, wait a second.
There's no way.
What's up, SDFC? What's up, SDFC? There's no way.
The supporting combo!
There's
The
no
supporting
way.
combo!
Oh
my god,
There's
what
no
that's
time.
a
Oh my
god. Oh my god!
What's up? Still there, Safi. The last
What's up?
Between the middle.
Safi is rough, man.
Safi, it's a 1v1 overall, and nobody's surviving.
Look at the accuracy difference.
It's so close.
It's a 2% accuracy difference between these players. It's literally going to come down to the supporting misses. And unfortunately for Rafa, the supporting misses are coming out from Portugal. I think Peru is going to be able to take this one into the ending. They need to see a break from a big combo here, and I don't know if it's going to happen. Prof finds a miss for a second, but it's too late. No, it's needed to come. Oh, stop it.
Stop it.
That was so close.